This is a quick fast podcast. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of
A Lot of Nothing
with Jules
and Weiren.
So, Weiren,
Yes.
would you marry me? Yeah, so what are we talking about today?
Well, we're going to talk about the fact that everyone is always on your case as you get closer to the number 30, that they start asking you, so when are you getting married? When are you going to have kids? If you're in a relationship and you are married, then they all start asking you, when are you going to have kids? And are you going to have a house in the prairie with picket fences? And
No, it's insane.
yeah, like there's a lot of
Pressure.
when you start going to your 30s.
Yeah, so if you see the number 30, turn around.
Like, no, I want to be a baby again.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. No, I had someone this morning. I was just speaking to him. We were like, "Hey, how you doing? How was your holiday season and whatever?" And I said, "I've been working through the holiday season." And he's like, "Oh, for that ring." And I'm like, "Oh my goodness,
Oh my god.
what? We've never discussed anything like this." And it just
Hectic.
oh, word. So like as soon as like 30's around the corner, then everyone's on your ass to get married, and I don't understand why. I do. I guess it is a decent age, but
But like, who's ready at this? Like you can't say almost everyone is ready at this point in their life.
oh no,
We were all just in university, or you just started your work, or you've been working for at least about
and if you're a doctor, you like just became a doctor.
just became a doctor. So like there's a lot of things that I'm like 30 feels not yet.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
But on the other case, I think
Other
what
hand.
people... Oh, sorry, my bad. On the other hand... No, it's about... Also, we have that now.
Yeah, yo.
So cute. What was I saying? On the other hand, the thing is, we also have the situation of the older you get, it's the more difficult to have children.
Yeah,
There's more
or like biological difficulties.
no, man.
What are you talking?
Hectic, Jules.
What?
Yeah, it's that, but I mean, like, it's just like this.
Like
Yeah, everyone knows what I mean. So,
you wanna be able to run around with your kids when they get out.
just that. It's like the pregnancy will be difficult as
Yeah.
well. Well, your compatibility with the baby will be also
Yeah.
a situation.
Baby will swipe left.
Imagine. Like,
Nah,
baby's
not
like,
this
nope.
mother.
So yeah, I think that's what the biggest force of the age thing is.
Yeah.
Because if you get married at like 35, you don't want to, unless you're ready to immediately have kids. Because like I understand people that have have children older did a lot in their young life.
Yeah.
Or what I've noticed,
Oh, yeah.
they've done a lot in their lives. They've traveled. They've
And then
did
there's
everything.
the few that like couldn't get kids.
Yeah.
Like they struggled to have kids, and eventually
But even like they people that
They've done
a
things,
lot of things,
yeah.
and then the fact that like if they get married when they're 35, starting to have kids immediately is like we already ready because we're not needing to do anything further.
no, yeah, you.
So yeah,
Yeah, and I'm also almost there. So luckily, Weiren is not almost there.
what do you mean? Luckily,
Well, I mean, like the pressure is like not on you as much as as it is on me.
well, if it's on you or if it's either on us, it's on the other person. It's automatically.
I know, but like it's not. Like if I go to family or something and they ask me, like, and you're not there, then it's like you out of the line of fire there. But it's like me that that's getting the.
Besides the fact that your aunt literally asked me when are we gonna have grandchildren.
Yeah, that is something as well. But
Like, please don't do that, guys. Like, our families.
We love you, but
But no. Also, at this point, I was 20 when she asked that.
when was this now?
2 years ago.
Which,
3 years ago.
which is you were 20.
I was 20.
Yeah.
So that's even worse.
No, I get you.
Because everyone just assumes that as soon as you're in a relationship, when you're an adult, that you're just ready for that next steps.
Yeah, and it's. I think it's also because you've been in a long-term relationship, or we've been in a long-term relationship, and now they're like, oof. And especially because of me, of my age. Like, I'm at that age where, most of my cousins has settled down at this age. And I'm not. I'm the straggler. But that's on the one side of the family. And on the other side, like, most of us are single. I think we only have one married person. And I can tell you, I'm the second youngest on that side of the family, and we have one married couple, and we're about like 10 grandchildren. No, we have two. We have two, but still.
2 from the one.
2. So it's my eldest cousin, and then, oh my goodness, my cousin that's my age as well. Is the difference. That's
a massive difference.
Yeah, and then there's just one other cousin that's younger than me. So, and he's not. He also doesn't seem like he's gonna get married soon. But we don't know.
Baby!
She's got a gift for me.
I bring Twinkies. We're not gonna advertise them, but I bring some ASMR.
Thank you for just throwing the sweets on the floor.
There was only one. I forgot about this. I was thinking, this is now side for me. I was thinking, well, they can hear. But I was thinking we should have like a jar of sweets.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Then you guys can make like you eating with us.
Mm-hmm. You want some? She can't even put it in her mouth.
Okay.
You need to stop looking there now.
I'm very impressed with how we look. Sorry guys, I'm going to go a bit off topic for 10 seconds. I'm very impressed with how well we look in this episode. Like, our lighting is amazing. We look amazing. Don't you think we look amazing? Please tell us in the comments if we look amazing.
Yeah.
And do you like what it looks like? Give us tips.
Yeah, if you have any suggestions, we'll take them, and we'll be hard, but eventually we'll listen, and then we'll roll over and give up. Yeah, so on the one side of the family, there's like 2 people married. On the other side, there's like 1. No, there's like a lot. Sorry, most of them are married. So the pressure is on, When I heard someone made a comment to my younger cousin, and I was like, oh my goodness. So if they just turn to my direction, then I'm definitely getting that same question. I was like, please don't look here. I saw I had something to do. But yeah, when you're 30. But besides like that, and I said this in the previous episode, like I want to like relax when I get to 30. So by then, like you want to, like for me, I want to have my things in order. Not necessarily being married, but like house and car, and I just want to, I would like to like start enjoying the world, So there's this pressure, but like I don't think just on me, and not only caused by myself, but I think the world also like sees you like by your 30s, things must be like
sorted.
Yeah, sorted or close to being sorted.
On what you're saying, like I saw there was this very nice picture that I saw that a video of this guy explaining that your 20s is where you learn. It's your time for you to learn, to make mistakes, to try again. And then you get to learn yourself. And your 30s is where you get to explore, get to enjoy life, get to go do things. Because now your 20s is kind of your grinding time. You push yourself.
Yeah.
for the 30s to be fun. And then it's more closer to 40s that you actually start settling down
And appreciating life
appreciating
and all
life.
of that.
Because
yeah.
that way, if you work your life out that way, by your 50s, you don't have to be still grinding. In 60s, then you can really you can basically almost retire at your 50s, in a sense.
Yeah.
You don't have to feel like you doing your 9 to 5 grind.
Yeah.
And then at least it will be, you will enjoy your 20s as well, because now you just seeing your 20s as not like, I have to be 25, I have to have my house, I have to have kids at 30. There's no, guys, don't do that.
Like, let's be honest though, like there is that, but then there's also the thing of like, you're nice and young, you're spry, and you can like I remember my one uncle said he still wants to run around with his grandkids. So it's not like he had kids like really young, but it's like he doesn't want to get it too old that he can't do anything. He can just look at the grandchildren. But
that's also not on you.
no,
If
for
you
sure.
If you want to be that grandpa, then make sure that you are that grandpa.
Just like stay fit and whatnot.
Be a little bit more fit.
But I think it's in that case everyone is different. But I think there's a massive pressure on us close to 30-year-olds and 30-year-olds. You know, like I mean that's why it's like 30 is a massive birthday for most people. It's like okay,
It's like, I've made it.
like 21 you're an adult, 30 you're an adult. You're an adult. So
You've made it. You've survived for another
10 years.
10 years from 21 now.
yeah, 21. 9.
9 years. So you finally made it.
Now
You've
you
gone
are
through school.
Adult.
You are old. Not
Yeah.
old. Not old. You're not old. You are. I mean old as in like you are now officially seen as an older
Yeah.
person. Kids are not gonna look at you and be like, "Oh, you're young and cute." No, they look at you and they hope you
old
know.
youth.
You old.
Old youth. Old young people.
You know that reference.
Mm-hmm.
For the people who know. I just wanna I would have liked to know why people feel this need to be on other people's, like especially going closer to this time. Why do people feel the need, and especially that aunties feel the need to bring this up?
Okay, so I might have an answer. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm just speculating here. They've been through their life, and I think it's a thing of like missing that energy that they had at this age and wishing that they could have done something different or had their kids at this time or whatever, or for some it's not have the kids, or have a kid at a certain age at this, whatever their reason may be. I think it's something that it's like a projection of them that they want to put on.
Okay.
So like I don't know if it's facts or whatever, but like that kind of makes sense in my eyes.
It does make sense because it's like you say, it's them getting to life again.
Yeah.
But I also, like you say, it's like I've heard stories of, and when you're older, you didn't get to do the things that I got to do being 20.
Yeah.
I get to do being 20.
Yeah.
So now it's almost.
But at the same time, people are like I would say, like, don't waste that opportunity. Or let's not call children a waste, but or marriage a waste. But
it takes a lot of your time.
But like, say I'm 40, and 20 years ago, I did not have the same opportunities and experiences and like the world that you would live in right now in your 20s. So take advantage of that. That's what I would think, where it's like, now it's like, no, get your kid. When are you gonna ask her to marry you? And all of that stuff. Look here, by the way, I've asked. Said no, you heard.
Guys, would you say yes to a random proposal? With
We're not
no
even
ring?
a couple. I'm joking.
I don't like you.
See, she doesn't even like
Stop
me.
it! I'm so distracted now. Yes. I don't know what you just said. That whole moment really took me out. Yeah. I'm gonna enjoy that.
No, so I'm saying I would think that you should take advantage of being in your 20s right now.
No, there is a lot that I'm
You think,
realizing that I can do.
Mm.
And even every day, like, there's something new that I tell Jules, I'm very interested in this and I want to learn about this and I want to do this. And I have time and not the money to do all these things. But, like, it's nice to have the opportunity, like I said earlier, where I'm able to fail and I'm able to learn and try. Because I'm at this age where I am busy.
And I think you
growing.
also even have a big advantage seeing that you finished school earlier than most. So now you have even more time.
Yeah. That's
But
how
I guess
always
it's just
viewed
don't
it.
waste it as well.
Yeah, no, it's a difficult situation because being at university kind of made the illusion of I'd have that extra year because I went to school a year early, so it made me in university kind of took that illusion away because
Everyone is like different ages.
And everything. But I still tell myself I kind of have an extra year just because it's kind of true because someone that's 30 at college doesn't have the opportunity that I did just coming out of matric 17 in first year.
Yeah.
It's very, very different.
Yeah.
So I still view things that I get to do as like, but I have time to do it. I can do it.
But I can also see how, like, through those eyes, it's like you don't have the cynicism of the world and all of that yet. So, like, you kind of, well, you kind of going into it with innocent eyes. You haven't, like, for the most part, people at that age hasn't experienced life yet, so they don't have this
blocked off.
Yeah, or this weird or negative outlook towards the world. You know, so it's like a can do spirit in most cases.
It is. I've always to my friends, I always speak about the fact that school feels like I use the 4-wall concept, but everyone thinks that it's prison. But I mean 4 walls as in 4 walls that you feel you're safe in this space.
Yeah.
Like primary school is extremely safe because you just experience what's happening at school, and then you go to school and then you maybe play with your friends. But there's not.
Maybe.
I wasn't a child. Anyway, so like you have very little exposure to anything else, right? You just go to school, you do your thing, whatever.
Puberty. Sorry.
Then you go to high school.
I'll tell you about puberty one day.
No, please don't. It's stupid. Like, it's so weird.
Don't call my childhood stupid.
No, so, and then you have high school, which is a bit more freer because now you get to experience who you are, you get to experience other people, and it's your puberty, and yeah, it's just very weird.
Pubation.
And then in high school, you kind of get to learn what you enjoy because then you have to do your choices and blah, blah, blah. Then
Did you get... Sorry, man. Because you went to school earlier, did you get puberty in high school or primary school? Or was it like across, like it went over?
I crossed over. I started in primary school.
Okay.
But doesn't most people start in primary school?
Yeah, I mean all. I think all.
Yeah.
I think
like from
all.
grade 6, 7, and then it's high school. I think it's about that.
Yeah, by high school I was like, I'm fine now. I had so little hair to grow on places that that puberty was done for fast for me.
Fast forward.
Yep.
Um,
I think it was just my voice that needed to break, and that was towards the end of grade 7.
but that takes long for quite a few days. It's always weird when a boy comes back and it's like,
Hey there.
Hi.
I think mine happened on a camp.
spoke like this all the time.
I think mine happened on a camp. I think there was a couple of boys on this camp. We went to the camp and it was like, come back. Hey, how's it?
And there's always this sick period where you sound like you have something in your throat.
Yeah, the sore. So all of us on that camp was like, yeah, come back from the camp. Hey, mommy, I'm back.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so high school and then college or university is extremely different because you're now kind of left on your own.
Yeah.
And you get to experience, because now you're older and your mom's like, you can do what you want to. Your family allows you to do what you want to. And then you go on your clubs, what do people call it, club? I don't do this.
Club hopping.
Yeah, club hopping, and you do your own groceries if you stay by yourself and blah, 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 blah. So you
It's just after school, sorry.
Huh? This is college and
Yeah,
university.
okay.
This is some sense of adulting, but it's nowhere close. So that's as much as what I've done, right? And then that's like the concept of my 4 walls thing. You feel safe because you're in a space of safety. All you see is school and outside of school chilling with people. But when you start working, like with lockdown kind of gave me an experience of it, because you're forcing yourself to actually sit down and work. Like there's nothing that's going to tell you, there's no routine of it.
Yeah.
It's like you have to put time away for work, you have to put time away for, if you want to have fun, put time away for your extra learning.
Kind of have to schedule fun into your, literally schedule fun into your calendar.
Yeah, and being with Jules allows me to get some type of
fun. No, I'm joking. Some type of fun. Not all the types of fun, but some.
Some types. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about I just feel it's wrong for people to be in other people's. Or if you want to know, ask once and never again.
Or ask, or don't have. I think try to not have this expectation that at 30 or around 30 they're gonna be like, okay, now my life is sorted. This is. I think it's a thing. If you're gonna ask, really ask with an open mind here, like, hey, what are you doing? You're nearly 30. What's your plans? And if someone says, I don't know, just it's okay. If that person asks for advice, then you can give advice. But I don't think it's fair to just project what you think is the right thing to do. And I think only advising at that stage will help. But don't advice with the mindset that they need to take this advice. This is the best advice available. Because you know how long it takes for people to just take advice, even if it's the right thing to do.
Or even sometimes your advice doesn't work out for someone else's life.
Yeah,
To you it might have worked, but it doesn't correlate with my life.
Or it's something that I never did when I was your age. Sometimes that stuff don't always work.
No. Also, I don't want to do what you did that you wanted to do at my age.
I think we're a lot of stubborn kids at the moment.
I don't think it's stubborn. I think it's we want to live our lives the way we want to. And there's many, I think of the concept of, I feel our parents had kind of their lives, they age came with some point of, this is where we must be in life, some timeline. And my friend and my bestie, shout out to Lauren. Like when I speak to her, we when we were younger, we both had this concept of, because our parents our mothers had us when they were about 24, 25. And we're like, yeah, when we're older, we also want kids when we're 24, 25. 2 years ago, me and her looked at each other like, what?
I don't want that.
24, 25?
Can't lie though. The parents are at a good age right now where they can still do things with them.
Sure. But I'm not going to have children at 24,
No,
25.
I'm not. No pressure. No pressure. No pressure.
No,
I'm just saying they are enjoying themselves with their kids. I remember we spent a whole night laughing and joking and having some drinks with them.
Yeah, but you see, I have a friend who's same age as me, and her parents right now are in their late 50s and 60s. And they are Joel. They are Joel.
That didn't grow up parents. No, I'm joking. No, you do get that. No,
yeah, so
that's definitely an attitude.
Attitude is how you take care of yourself. If you list to be that man that sits there, that parents that just sits there and does nothing, just scowls you out all the time.
I've actually noticed that my uncle has become.
The sweets are very nice. Sorry.
It's too nice. He has become more relaxed as he got older. I think when he was in his 40s, he was that guy he would just sit back and watch you. He was never not cool, but he was always just
he's not interacting.
Yeah, just watching everyone from. Now, he dropped his wife somewhere and he's gonna hang out with the kids because they're gonna have a beer in the yard or something like that. And I was like, that's pretty cool.
Wait, is the wife having the beer?
No, so what?
Because I'm like, how are you?
No, on Christmas, we all went to my grandmother, and he was there with his wife, and he decided to leave the wife at my grandmother's house, and then he and I and some of his other kids.
When you say kids, you don't mean kids.
No, I'm talking about my age.
Yes, maybe you must say that because I'm like.
Yeah, but we are still the kids, Yeah,
so just reference, when he says kids, he means 27-year-olds up.
Yeah. So, yeah, he hanged out with us,
But don't you, sorry, now I'm stopping you, but don't you think it's because you guys are at the age that he can enjoy time?
Yeah, I guess, we can have proper conversations, So, it's definitely a thing. I think my father is 10 years older than my eldest cousins, and so they've always they kind of always been in that
buddies.
Yeah, that buddy years, or in that little gap, So my father has always been there with them. He was the youngest of my aunts and uncles. But this has nothing to do with anything. But
I was just
but my uncle got his life he got his life sorted and whatever. And funny enough, he probably only got his life really sorted at 40 something. So they were, and I don't think he actually put this pressure on himself of 30. And that's my thing. I'm like, they are the people that tell you by 30 you need to.
But then you look at their lives and it's like,
But you are you're in your 60s now and you chilling now.
Yeah, no, I don't. Shall we look at some of the things that I researched?
Yeah, no, go for it.
I went on Quora. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know how to.
Can you just... Yeah?
So I went on Reddit and Quora.
Reddit, it's a beautiful place and a scary place.
Oh, lovely place. Do you know that I think Snoop Dogg has shares in Reddit, owns Reddit?
Oh. Let's not say he owns, we don't know the owners. I don't know. Maybe he's on.
I don't know if it's but he has money in it.
Oh, yeah.
He's invested in Reddit. I think it's Reddit. Anyway, me trying to be smart. Here is a thing that says men who are 30 plus and have decided not to get married, and what is your plan for old age? So this person says, the coronavirus has given me some time to think about my life choices a bit. I'm 32, male, and have decided not to get married. It's my thing, but I will be honest, I am worried about old age, not so much about loneliness, but about sickness, weakness, inability to look after myself, financial support. I can still plan for this. In India, I think people still rely on their children to take care of them in their sunset years. I will take care of my parents until their last day, but I sometimes wonder what will happen to me. Anybody who have decided not to get married and have figured out their plans for old age? How do you feel about that?
Get someone, yeah. Like, you don't have to be married.
Yeah, you don't have to be married.
I don't know.
Go check out our other episode, What is Marriage?
Yeah.
We talk a lot about the fact that...
And we'll tell you, there's no answer to what is marriage.
Yeah. Yeah, but like we kind of answered this question there. So we'll put it in the YouTube. How do the people say?
In the description.
No, man.
Yes, we'll put it in the description. Over here, in
that thing, yeah.
in one of these corners, I think it's that corner. It's only that corner.
Yes, there's a space for
the
it.
suggestion corner over there.
There's a pop-up there will come
and
up.
Nothing will happen. I've seen that so many times.
Yeah, it does. I think after a while it disappears. Anyway. So people will reply to him, say, plan your finances, work and enjoy your own ways when you are healthy. Go see the world. Then move to an assisted living apartments where you are retired from working. Don't wait to become a cabbage to much. What? Don't wait to become a cabbage to move to such living. Make friends there and plan for becoming a cabbage phase of your life there.
I agree with that.
That's actually not bad because it's not like you're forced to live there. And it's very nice. Like, there are some retirement homes that are stunning.
I still can't believe they have retirement homes where there's stairs. Like,
I didn't need this.
This is fit as old people, eh?
Well, not like you can't walk.
That's all the 65s to 75s. And then once you
eat that 76, they give you no stairs.
A ground floor.
Just one room, big room.
Just you don't even have to go over that little thing between the door.
No, just one massive room.
Your outside is inside, but it just has a skylight.
And then Peter.
I love
Why does
just
it
if
say,
you just go up quickly. There's like a heading that in Reddit, sorry. Just go to Reddit. I love that heading there. I'm a grown man, but today I cried.
Oh.
What on earth was that?
Should we read it?
Nah.
Should we have an episode where we read it?
Okay.
This Peter asks, should I get married because I am 30? This is on Quora. Peter says, by the way, Peter says, I've been alive for 62 years, so I don't understand how this works.
I don't think Peter asked the question. I think Peter's answering the question.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. So Peter's 62 years old. Peter says, I don't know anything about... Never mind.
You didn't read through this.
Huh?
Did you not read through this?
I did, but now I'm so confused because why does this sound like he's answering the Reddit thing? Because this guy's speaking about India. That's what makes it funny.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Let's just answer this. Peter says, I do know one man who got married for the first time in his mid-50s. People asked him, Sam, why'd you wait so long? And he said, with his wife there, some men wait for a woman they can live with. I waited for a woman I wouldn't want to live without. You should get married because you find a person you love, who loves you and who you would like to share your life with. I'm not sure you have to wait for what Sam waited for. But getting married because you are a certain age doesn't make sense to me. I like what Peter said.
I think most of the consensus that we're going to find on the internet, we can only find the liberal stuff on the internet.
I like that though. Well, I like what Sam said.
Yeah.
Sam's a wise man.
What do you mean, Peter?
No, Sam's the man that said some men wait for a woman.
Oh yeah, no, Sam got it down there. No, that's it. Yeah, that is actually quite nice. I like that. Don't marry someone that you
can live with.
that you can live with, but
Wouldn't live without.
that's quite nice. That's beautiful.
Is that the end of the episode?
I think sorry.
It's late now.
Yeah, that red one got me by surprise.
Oh, yeah. Guys, your sweets are legit.
I think take your time when it comes to
Anything.
I mean, not really, but yeah. Don't rush into something, especially when you get to this age. Because, like, some people found their thing by this time and found themselves and whatever.
And some people haven't yet.
Yeah, and I think finding yourself and getting to know yourself is more important than finding someone and then eventually finding out who you are, and then maybe you two are not compatible or whatever. But like, this also has nothing, it doesn't mean you have to get married and stuff, but I think the most important thing is to like find out who you are, and I think your life will be a bit easier once you do that. And like, don't worry about what other people say and have to say about when you get to your 30s and all of that. Nah, man. Nah. What you Googling there?
No, as you were saying now, I was trying to find this thing where, what's the... Okay, well, he's not the number one man anymore. What's the Google man's name?
I don't know. There's two guys.
What's the old man?
I don't know.
What's the billionaire's name?
Okay, we got Mark Zuckerberg.
Okay.
Jeff,
Elon Musk.
yeah, we
Steve Jobs. That was the other guy.
Bill Gates.
Yeah, that one.
Google. Microsoft, man. Microsoft.
Now, who's the Google people?
There's two guys. I don't know their names.
Hello, guys. We don't know who the we don't know who the Google people are.
Who is Google?
There's this picture that I saw once that was speaking about, for example, this is now random examples that I'm gonna make up now, but like, for example, Bill Gates only became Bill Gates in his 30s.
Yeah.
He only started Microsoft Microsoft only boomed when he was 30.
Yeah.
Facebook, no, okay, he was young.
He was
Never
in college.
mind. Yeah, he was in college.
The thing is,
But all these people that's now the billionaires of the world, or most the old guys, most of them, it took them long to actually be where they are at today. So
yeah, that like I completely understand you. I think we just live in a slightly different world where you can be a 12-year-old and become a millionaire.
yeah, no,
By a funny
I
video.
understand that, but I'm saying, I'm talking in the sense of, just because you don't compare yourself to the 12-year-old that's a millionaire now. Just because a 12-year-old has a million whatever dollars, doesn't mean that you've sucked at life. You've been working hard, you've been trying your best, and like watching the videos, like I'm now 23 this year, and then you watch videos of 21-year-olds couples getting their first massive house and their cars and whatever, and then I would think a little bit like, was I supposed to be there already? What am I doing wrong? But it's not fair to think that on yourself.
Yeah.
So that's my point.
No, I get you. Yeah, no, of course not. It's great that we have those people that have succeeded so early in life. But yeah, don't ever. I think we definitely still do put that pressure on ourselves, though, because we're just human.
But I also think it's a good motivator.
Yeah, no, I agree with you there. I mean, what Justin Bieber is like. Beaver.
You said beaver.
Justin Bieber is like either like he's around my age or like maybe a year younger or something than me, And I always got upset, and I was like, you know. But I don't have a voice like that with like Justin Bieber or have his talents, and you know what I mean. Like I will succeed in what I do and what I want to do. So
He says that with a singer sitting next to him.
yeah, but you're not Justin Bieber. You're Weird in Love.
Also, guys, tell me, do you like that name?
As a stage
As a
name.
stage name.
No, you can't compare yourself to that. You know.
Yeah, but it's
It's a good motivator.
Yeah, it's in all cases, it's like the dream. You have
You write
concept
single ladies
of-
and you write.
You have a concept of what is your celebrity version of yourself. Everyone has that. It's just that you see the musicians more than anything.
Yeah.
But there's people
Or
that
actors.
yeah, but there's professional celebrity lawyers, there's professional celebrity doctors,
Or managers
or
or.
managers, or editors, whatever. There's celebrity versions of them. So it's a good thing to actually use them in the scene and look at how they became these successes and use that in your life.
It's more how they stay successful rather than like you, because you can
Yeah,
become
you
a celebrity over. Like it's literally possible nowadays to become a celebrity overnight.
Yeah.
It's to be able to keep that success and whatever. Or just because you're a celebrity doesn't mean you're successful. But guys, I know there's a lot of pressure around the age 30. But I think what we can say for this episode is just take your time.
I agree with it.
Also,
Thank you, Jules.
thank you, Eden.